couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Razorbacks will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will get first crack at it here. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile. Guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well.
Oh, he's got some space! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Finds a tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase this championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on. Converts on 4th down, still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Tatum. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Back to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Running back searching for a hole. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. That's it, 5. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will go to work for the first time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that.
Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas. A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense punches it in again, and we called his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Tatum. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a man, it's Jackson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On the ground, it's Carter. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Oh, it's a reverse. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll keep it himself. After 45 on his way. Touchdown Wildcats. He got a snap and just dusted the field.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Lost to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it to the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
Yeah, and I really don't care where you're out on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're inside of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Now, go for it.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that outright.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Harper. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Razorbacks will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
first down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try the right side. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Extra point here will tie the game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gets it past the marker. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of... Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Back to pass, it's Tatum. Fires left. Got his man. They convert on 3rd downs. He gets it to the 46-yard line. The Wildcats are on the move. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. They'll go hurry up here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Jackson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bridges. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Got room to work. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Harper. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the inside give.
closest guy to the football, man. It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Razorbacks are on the move. Power football with the run. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Looking for room, it's Jackson. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. On the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Tatum. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
It'll be a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He'll try to do it himself. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's in open space downfield. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Finding open areas. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Gets it to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Tatum. Oh, they're after him. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch at the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Going to the run, it's Jackson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll give it to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Bridges. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now the play fake. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Kentucky! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back into play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Razorbacks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Carter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls to miss timing.
This is a no-brainer right now. After that incompletion, trailing by what you are in this area of the field, 4th and short, just kick the field goal. It's what you need to give yourself a chance to win.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Field goal is good, game is tied, and how about a little drama, guys? And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dropping back, it's Tatum. Got his man on the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And after that incompletion, as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You got to tie again. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that are...
There he goes! Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied. Late in the game, I don't want to mess up. But this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th. Makes the grab plenty for the 1st down. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout call by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. We need to go for a 4th down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is guarded. Makes the grab, past the marker. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more?